Oh boy. Hey now, everybody. Welcome to Hot Book Alert Live. It's your main man Mercer now coming to you on the ones and the twos and the threes and the fours. Yeah, man, we got an early Hot Book Alert Live. It's it's WrestleMania weekend. So we have some we have some I got some wrestling to watch tonight. And the way I figured it, I'll do the show around 3:30, right? This show might take a couple of hours, and then so probably start around 3:30, and then might take an hour or two to do the show, and then take a nap around 5:30. Wake up at 7. I'll be refreshed. And I can you know, I can because usually like those pay-per-views, like I'm nodding off by like probably 9 o'clock or something like that. I'm just like this. So I just want to be, well rested so I can watch WrestleMania. That's it. That's it. That's it. No other reason. Oh, the Cavaliers, they're in the playoffs, but I haven't watched a Cavs game all season. So I guess wake me if they ever reach the finals. How about that? Wake me when they reach the finals. That's when I'll care. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey now. Oh man. Yes. Okay. So how was my week today? Oh, and in honor. Okay, so it's Easter time. Happy Easter. And I don't know. Like Easter, it's always just been like another day. Not to sound like not to sound like anti-Christian or anything like that. But I I always worked on Easter. And people will go, "You're working on Easter?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I would always work, and like and when I got started getting a job or rather when I got a job where I didn't necessarily have to work on Sundays. um I don't know, it still feels new to me, even though it's been like almost like 15 plus years of not having to necessarily work on Sundays. But yeah, it just felt, yeah. But oh, in honor of 420, here's the ultimate one of the ultimate stoner collectibles right here. We have a sealed copy of Dazed and Confused on VHS, but it's not just any copy of Dazed and Confused. This is the screener, full length screener, still factory sealed. And on top of that, if you can see, it has the MCA watermarks on the side, which denotes that this is factory sealed, still factory sealed. Try to find one. Try to find one on eBay. Go out, try to find one. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. So this is like the earliest version of that movie on tape. So yeah, so this is a preview tape that they give to video stores, and to see, just to see, hey, do you want to stock this movie? And uh coming your way February 23rd, 1994. So they give these preview screeners to video stores to see, hey, you want to stock this good movie? And this is not the cover art. This is not the final cover art for this. So I love this thing. This is probably going to stay in my collection unless someone offers like crazy money for it. But yeah, I dare you. I dare you to try to find this. I dare you. You won't. You won't. So, in honor of 420, Dazed and Confused screener, VHS screener. All right. All right. I guess we'll get into the hot books. Oh, also, what else? I didn't do a damn thing this week. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I was going to go to a toy show this weekend, but I was looking on Facebook at the actual venue because they had like all the tables were set up and they snapped a picture before the show started. And I looked at it, I'm just like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And that place is like literally an hour away. Yeet. Jay Uso. Listen, I could probably do a stream on. Okay, so I think me and Dino were might do like a review of WrestleMania on Tuesday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how both of us feel. But yeah, man, yeet. I can do a review of WrestleMania right now. But we got comic books to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Early Affleck and McConaughey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where'd you pick up the screener? I got it off of eBay. I got it off of eBay for dirt cheap. When okay, so I was doing a search for VHS tapes and this had popped up. I think it had popped up like within the minute that it had like actually been posted on eBay. And like no soon as I saw it, I'm just like, gotta get it, gotta get it. Cause usually screeners for movies on VHS go for a little bit more than the regular copy for than like the regular version of the movie. Like this right here. This is Ed Wood. So this right here is a screener demo tape, says demo tape for Ed Wood, the Johnny Depp movie, and it's still factory sealed because it has this seal right there. So still factory sealed. And this is definitely not the final box art for the regular VHS version. So yeah. So usually when you are searching for VHS tapes, you want to find the demo tape of this before anything. All right. What are we doing? What are we talking about? We're talking about a little bit about WrestleMania, talking a little bit about God, what are we talking? Oh, Leah, a little. I want to, man, but I don't want to. I don't want to turn off the rest of the audience. They'll be like wrestling. Gone with that. Gone with that. But yeah, it was a good time. Like, WrestleMania was a good time. I will say that like the first and the last match, first match, Jey Uso and Gunther, and the last match with Roman, Seth, and CM Punk. Those are definitely the two best in my opinion. Oh, and also Tiffany Stratton. How can I forget? Did Tiffany Stratton lose a tooth in that match? Because like she was like it was like something was just missing like right there. I don't know if it was blood or makeup that like may have gotten like on the edge of her tooth. I don't know. Did she lose a tooth? What's going on? But yeah. But that was a good time. But it was a good time. Yeah, I thought Tiffany lost her teeth, but that wasn't the case. Okay, good. It must have been makeup because it was way too dark for blood. But yeah, man, good time. Man, it is hot as hell up here. Shit. I got a fan. Oh shit. Hold on. I gotta turn my fan on. Hold on. It's hot as hell. Hold on. I was wondering why it was so hot. Ugh. Okay. Now let's get into the business here. All right. So that kick Charlotte made me think, oh yeah. That was I don't know. Okay. I was still trying to figure out if that match was like a work or a shoot. A work means both participants are working together to put on a good match, and a shoot means like you're fighting for real. So I don't know, man. It felt like I don't know, it felt like a shoot to me. It was like it was like it felt half and half work shoot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Okay, so didn't do anything this week as far as comic books are concerned. I didn't go anywhere, but and on top of that, I can't think of any other like conventions or anything like that for till probably June. Like for me, like in my area, I'm not seeing any like events or anything. And so I'll have basically all of April and pretty much all of May, I won't be going to any conventions that I know of. So I don't know. I guess I'll just be hitting the stores, going here, going there. But there is free comic book day in a couple of weeks. How many weeks is free? Okay, so we got, oh wow, what? 2 weeks. 2 weeks till free comic book day. I usually just go to one store, and I've been going there for damn near 10 years now, it seems. So yeah, I'll probably hit that place. Well, definitely hit that place up. And then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just want to go. I honestly, I just like being home on a Saturday anymore. Like on my weekends, I just want to be home. I really don't like. I just want to spend as much time with little Sylvester as I can, and just stay home because like on the weekends, I would be so hype to just go out, basically hit the ground running, go here, go there. But I'm just like, my old age, and on top of that, my car. I think I have like well over 140,000 miles on my car, and I do not feel like buying a new one. You know what I'm saying? And the last I think over the last 2 or 3 months, I drove a total of 1,000 miles plus to go to places, and they were complete busts. So I'm just like, let my car heal up, and I'll catch you guys in June when it comes to like driving here, there, and everywhere. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, good times, good times. I guess I'm just gonna like veg out throughout the month of May and not do anything. No car payments is amazing. Yes, Lord. I paid my car off, gosh, like 5, 6 plus years ago. Not having a car payment, man, that is a huge difference. Massive difference. So I'm cheap, man. Hella cheap. Don't buy a new car now. I know that's right. I know. That's right. I know that's right. All right, everybody. Is everybody ready to get into high rates, high as hell? I'm new car payments now too. Oh man. Is everybody ready to get into the actual slideshow? What say y'all? Y'all want to get into it? All right, let's get into some sales. Let's get into some hot Bach alert sales. All right, so what are we looking at first? So Fantastic Four number one, a CGC 3.5 sold for 11,900. So I don't know, man. Is that does that look like a good price to y'all? What do you think? Fantastic Four. You know what? I need to like stop cheaping out in spring for GPA analysis so we can actually get like a history of what books were selling for back in the day. But I know this book this book had to have been like 20,000 dollars back in 2021. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like. I don't know. I tell you what, let's take a look. Let's see. eBay. Let's take a look. Do, 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 do. Uh, Dazed and Confused. Hub. New in stock. FANTA. Fantastic Four. Shit. Fantastic Four #1 CGC. Let's see. Uh, 1961. Let's go with 61. Uh, I probably could sneak a friend of mine's PGA or GPA. And did I say GPA or PGA? That comic is the same as I owe on my car. All right. So, wow. Okay. So a CGC 4.5 sold for 17. So here's the one from this week, 11,000. I don't know. PGA. Did I say PGA or GPA? I forget. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Grade point analysis. But the highest over the last 3 months was 17,000 for 4.5. I mean, Marvel's first book. For whatever reason, yeah, I mean, it would be cool to definitely own this. It's not necessarily on my need list. That, along with X-Men #1, or even Daredevil #1. I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm cool with not owning those books. Now, Fantastic Four #5, First Doom, like that's a book I love. I'm glad I have it. But let's see. Fantastic Four #5. Let's see what this book is going for. DOOM. So the highest was back in February. CGC 4.0 sold for, what do the things sell for? Roughly $7,000, or best offer, but I don't feel like looking it up on 130 Point. So I don't know, man. I don't like this price. I've got a 4.5. I've got a CGC 4.5 and a CBCS 4.5, and I don't like this price one bit. I don't like it. Seems low. I don't like it. All right. But yeah. All right. So Fantastic Four #1 for $11,900. How about 12,000 for a CGC 3.5? I always thought maybe I should trade like one of my copies of FF #5, maybe for a #1. But I don't know. I like #5 way more than #1. I don't know. I like Doom more. He's easily my favorite Marvel villain. Easy. Seems low for a 4.0. Absolutely. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Haven't had a car payment in 4 years. I know that. Ooh, baby. Good times. I think I haven't had one in probably roughly 5 or 6 years. I'm thinking. So I gotta keep my car for as long as possible. Good times. All right, Daredevil #4. Now this one through. Look at the price on this. So now it's touted as a 9.8. It's touted as a 9.8, and best offer accepted was for $2,000. I got to take a look at this thing. Let's see if this Daredevil Number 4 is 9.8 worthy. Let's see. Brian's Comic Garage. I feel Silver Age keys are still overpriced. They are pretty common in mid grade or lower. Oh, ooh, all right. I got to be honest with you. Okay, so the only thing we get are 2 pictures. That's all we get. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. So this particular seller here, Kelly Superheroes, they sell. They're the ones that are notorious for selling color touch books. This guy here. I need more pics. I know, right? So they accepted an offer of $2,000. I mean, it looks solid. It looks solid. Okay. Yep. Okay. Damn. Yeah. I mean, this looks really nice. I can't say it would be. If you're gonna sell something for 2 grand, sell a comic book for 2 grand, why not offer more pictures? I mean, it looks good. I'm not seeing any creases. I'm not seeing any like dents or anything like that. So okay. I mean, this shit is sharp. This shit is hella sharp. So okay. I mean, it looks good. It looks real good. Let's see this. What's the seller's feedback? 100% positive feedback. All right. Nice. I mean, regardless of the price, I mean, regardless of the condition, I just couldn't spend $2,000 on this. It looks good, but the Purple Man days are over as far as I'm concerned. I did have a copy of this back in the day and sold it around the time of that Jessica Jones TV show. So, all right, I just wanted to take a look, see if it was actually a 9.8 or not. Okay, okay, so he buries it deep in the description. So technically, it's divulged for eBay returns, but it's oh shit. Okay, okay, hold on, 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 hold on. Description from seller: specializing in very high grade, accurately graded, raw Bronze Age, Silver Age comics, accepting eBay consignments, blah blah blah. Very high grade, accurately graded, raw, blah blah blah. Although published 55 years ago, this glossy piece of comic book, this is an AI generated description. Hold, the cover is original. An unused an unused an unused cover married to an original. Complete interior. What? What? Huh? Is it? Huh? Okay, so when you hear the term, what is all this shit? What is any of this? What is it? What is this? Bro, this is is there any way to do a block on a seller so you can just never come across their listings? Holy shit, what is going on? Okay, so let me read this again. Although published 55 years ago, this glossy piece of comic book history looks as though it was just printed with blazing colors and pure cover whites. The cover is original. An unused cover, publisher's copy, married to an original, complete interior. Like, what the fuck does that mean? What is that? That doesn't make a lick of sense. Holy shit. Bro, come on. I'm not sure. Like, okay, like just off of that description alone, I'm just like, I can't do this. I can't deal with. Okay, go look at his other sales. That's a Fantastic Four 59.4 sold for 33.50. Buried in the description it says slight. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Other items. Okay. Items sold. You know, how do you look? I forgot how you look up items sold, all categories. Fuck, I totally forgot how to look up the items sold from this guy or from sellers. Shit. Uh well, let's look at this. Man, this dude is a fucking scumbag. What a fucking scuzzy seller. Let's see. Fantastic Four, number 50, 1966. Let me see if we can find it. See all, then filter sold. Okay, hold on. Where is see all? Collectibles. Oh, here it is. All right. See all. Here we go. I knew there was something. Damn. Okay. Fantastic Four, number 50. All right. Bro, come on. What is it? What is any of this shit? Okay, hold on. Description from seller. Please contact me. Accurate grading. What the fuck is any of this? And the item specifics part right above the. Okay. All right, let's see. Item specifics. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my God. Stop it. Stop it. Right here. It's right here. It's right here. If you guys can see. Right there. Slight. Oh my God. Bro, stop it. Damn. Wow. This dude is a fucking scumbag. Kelly's superheroes. You're a fucking scumbag. Wow. What a piece of shit. Slight CT. Wow. Slight color touch. It only gives you one picture. Wow. God dang. Like, read the fine print, but damn, that's like fine as frog hair. Shit. That's so fine it's invisible. Read the invisible print. That's basically what it tells you. What a piece of shit. I imagine if you try to return it through eBay, he'll say, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's right there in the description. If anyone, yeah. Okay, so if we can avoid Kelly's Super. I mean, I'm not really buying like Silver Age shit like that anymore anyway, but this right here, holy crap. Wow. Okay. What an asshole. All right, next up, Walking Dead #1, CGC 9.8. So, does anybody remember what this book was going for at its height, at its absolute height? Walking Dead #1, because 2250, that seems low for like what 2000. I'd say like around 2013, 2013, maybe 2014 ish. Like at its height, I gotta imagine this book was going for like at least 3,000, maybe. Big Remo, what's up? Fine. Looks very low. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, this is I don't know. I was just interested in seeing what a copy of Walking Dead #1 was going for. This is another book that I had back in the day, and I remember like I think I got rid of it like after that season premiere where where they introduced Negan. So he was introduced at the very tail end of whatever season it was, and then that story continued in the season opener for the following season, for the next season. And like after that, I'm just like, let me get rid of this thing for it plummets. And like after that, the show just kind of like took a nosedive. And so, yeah, Walking Dead #1. But I guess off of like maybe nostalgia sake, this book is still going pretty. I mean, it's still a respectable price. It's still a very, very, very solid price. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it. Hold on one second. I recently viewed cut cut. Hold on, I'm checking. All right. Okay. What's next? All right. Famous Funnies #215. We have a CGC 3.0 that sold for $1,100, $500. This is a Frank Frazetta cover. Frank Frazetta, I guess you could say sci-fi fantasy cover. And we've talked about this book before on Hot Book Alert Live. I was just interested in the price. I mean, these Buck Rogers famous funnies, you know, they go for a nice little amount. And next we have Psylocke. We have two copies of Psylocke #1, second print. So the first one is a raw copy that sold for $230. And we have a CGC 9.6 that sold a couple days later on April 19th for $275. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, a 9.6. I know people see 9.6s when it comes to these moderns like this. I hate this Psylocke. I like the Finch so much better. I mean, I've never had this cover, so I'd like to own it. So, but yeah, yeah. So I mean, this book is extremely tough to find, at least for me. At least for me. Of all the books that I have been able to find over the years, Psylocke's second print. And I would say Finch is a beast. Now, this is something I had shown off back or on this is something I had shown off on long story short last week. But this is a DVD that I've had for I think like 20 years now, it seems. So this is a comic book drawing. Comic book penciling with David Finch, professional comic book illustration techniques. So I've had this for a while. When did this thing come out? I think there's no, and then you have the raw pencils right there. Illustration of raw pencils. And not to be outdone, we have a comic book inking with Joe Weems. So I love David Finch. David Finch has been my guy ever since I got back into comics. Like around 2000, like around 2002, I got back into comics. And like around 2004, I was just like fully like immersed in it. And at that time, I think David Finch, like around 2003, 2004, David Finch was doing his run on Ultimate X-Men. And I was just like, oh shit, who is this guy? Who is this guy? So yeah, man. Love David Finch. Wonder Woman 38. Absolutely. I wish I had that cover, man. I had a chance to buy that variant, but I don't know why I didn't get that. I don't know why. But anyway. Okay, Psylocke #1. The new, oh yeah, new, oh my god. Dude, his art is just fun, man. Like his art is just like eating candy. It's like eating candy. It's like the definitely the it's like it's like the equivalent of just eating candy. You know what I mean? Like nutritious candy. How about that? But it's fun. It's really fun. I love David Finch. All right. Okay, so let's talk about this book. So this book came out, I guess this week, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. But Summer of Superman special. So this is the Lozano cover. And so is this a ratio variant or no? I'm wondering. Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Let's go to Midtown. Midtown Comics. When did this come out? It was, oh wow, this was open order. Wow, and it's going for like, and it's in the $20 range. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's very respectable right there. Because I thought it was like maybe like a 1 in 10, 1 in 20 ratio variant that, you know, and okay, nice. So that just means selling for $2 on Whatnot. Wow. Nutritious candy. Yeah. Nutritious candy. Well, like a couple of vitamins here and there. It's still chock full of sugar and high fructose corn syrup, but it's got like some vitamin C in it. Nutritious candy. Uh, I had a chance to get multiple copies. However, I don't collect like that. I got you. Check out the Wolverine cover. I knew mine. I pre-ordered and have not got it yet. It's in the mail. Okay. Yeah, the Whatnot was wild. I'm with. Yeah, you know what? I'm just not paying attention to like new releases like that anymore. So, I got to imagine like a ton of people were probably hyping this cover up, right? So for it to be an open order, cover price at what, $5 maybe, 5 or 6, and it's selling for $20 to $30, pretty damn easy. You know what? That's very that's respectable, man. Respectable is a very that's a word you're going to hear a lot from me. You've been hearing it a lot and you're going to hear it a lot more. I hope it really blows up. It's unique take on the character. Yeah, for sure. Wolverine 8, Daniel Warren. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. WOLVERINE 8. Warren. Let's take a look. Doo-doo-doo. Images. Oh yeah, this book. This freaking book. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Uh yeah. That's a great cover. Sold out. All right. So is so did this book come out already or no? Let's see. I forget because I like when I was doing my eBay searches, like I saw it, but I just really wasn't paying attention. Okay, so it's actually in hand. Oh wow. Shit. Oh, so this came out this week as well. Wow. Okay. Damn. But this okay, so what was this? Was this like what, an open order variant too? Damn. Okay. Let me look up Daniel Warren Johnson. Images. Oh yeah, he did the Transformers cover. Can I find am I gonna be able to find a copy online for cover price? Is that possible? I don't know. If maybe if I go to like I don't know. Where do I gotta go? I got to go to a honey hole to find the Superman special, and I got to go to a possible honey hole for to find this. I guess I should have been out Wednesday warrioring it up, huh? This week, but I don't know. I had just hadn't been paying attention. Been a wild week. I know that's right. Damn. Yeah, man. That book too. That book too. So we can look up sister dude, I can't even spell that shit. But sister Sister shit Emimper sister imperator number 2. Like it seems like it's just a regular ass cover. Yeah, look at that. Because number 1 was selling pretty decently, you know what I mean? But number 2 was just out of the gate like a super hot book. Wow. Yeah, this is a great cover. I guess I gotta go to the honey holes for this as well. So we got Wolverine 8, the Superman Summer Special, and Sister Imperator. What the fuck is an Imperator? Hold on, I gotta look up Imperator. I don't know what that is. Hold on, Imperator. What is that? Oh, a commander. Okay. What defines an Imperator? Imperator, a generic title for Roman commander. Oh, so sister commander. All right, okay, all right, it's all good. But yeah, I noticed like this book was like super hot. Nice. All right, good. It's good to see. It's good to see that Like there is some hype for comics again. Love that regular covers and variants are making everyone's underwear tight. Based off the band, I think that's what McClay was saying. Oh, hold on, hold on. Sisterem, Sister Imperator, BAND, images. Oh, Sister Imperator. Oh, gee, I got ad block. So who is this chick? Sister Imperator is a character that only really appears in the web series promotional videos and a few music videos. She is portrayed as the sort of behind the scenes mastermind for the band. Okay. All right. Okay. It's all good. Good covers. Very, very good covers. The band Ghost. Good times. It is really cool to see like comic books, like just regular covers like this. Like getting being hot and getting hot. I like that. It makes me want to like get out there and like start searching. I like that. All right, what's next? What's next? Um Ultimatum. The David Speaking of David Finch, so we've got Ultimatum number 1 David Finch variant, the 1 in 100. So we have this raw copy that sold for $200, and we've got the and we've got the variant in a 9.6 along with the French edition raw that sold for $339. Incentive variants are dead. Probably not, but you know, it's just good to see regular covers like coming out of the gate, like going for more than what they sold for, you know, or what they retailed for. It's good to see. I'm not mad at that. Power Girl is low. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Um what did I want to say about this ultimatum? I don't know. This is a book that I'd been after for a really long time, but I just never like was able to find it. But I'm not quite sure what it is about this book that makes it so damn expensive. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. Although it is a good cover, but I don't know if it's like maybe rarity. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, Power Girl number 6. Now this is easily my favorite Power Girl cover. Now you've got number 27. You know what? I take that back. Power Girl 6 and Power Girl this 1 in 10 variant here, and then you have number 27. It's probably like 1A and 1B as far as favorite Power Girl covers, but I really like this. I'll put it to you like this. This is easily my favorite Power Girl variant. So Power Girl number 6. So this 9.8 sold for $260. A 9.8 sold for $260. Like if I saw this at a convention for like 250, I would definitely be all over it. If I saw it for 260, if I saw this at a convention in a 9.8 for less than $300, I'm thinking I would just go ahead and buy it. You know what I mean? Always wanted this cover. Yeah, man. Okay, so my story with this, I was like out of town and I was at this store and it was there for I think $15. And I was for sure all over it. You know what I'm saying? I snapped it up in a heartbeat. And then I think I might have sold it. I think I sold it. And I'm just like, why did I do that? And another one came into my life. So I'm holding on to that one. I love that. I love this book. I love this cover. So I'm holding on to it. But yeah, easily my favorite of the Power Girl variants. Any Power Girl variant for that matter. Love this. Gillum March. I was speculating on Ultimatum issue a while back. Yeah, you know what? There was some spec when it came to Ultimatum. I forget what it was really, but yeah, I remember the spec on this. Not to say I remember specifically the spec, but I remember that there was some spec. I forget what for. Yeah, exactly. I totally forget. I'm feeling I'm feeling the early start. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, man. WrestleMania is tonight, so we had to do an early show. And everybody else that would do the show with me, they got family stuff that they're doing for Easter. So yeah. So I'm just kind of, just hanging out, banging out. I got my in honor of 420. We got Dazed and Confused screener. Got the Dazed and Confused screener with the MCA watermarks factory sealed. We got the VHS screener going. Yes, sir. In honor of 420. Even though I haven't smoked a joint in about 20 years, in honor of 420. Gillum March does some great work. Gotham City Sirens, bro. That was the series because there was a hell of a whole lot of spec on Gotham City Sirens back in the day, and I came close to completing an entire. I came close to completing the entire run of Gotham City Sirens back in the day, and I remember seeing the second print for number one, but going, "Ew, it's a second print. I don't want it." And then that second print just like blew up. I still have I had a lot to learn back then, and I still have a lot to learn now. People getting high on Easter. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Something to do with the Maximoff twins. That the ultimatum spec. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it had to be something with Magneto or like Scarlet Witch, probably. We'll we'll be there live, watch along for WrestleMania. I probably won't be doing a live. I'll definitely be watching WrestleMania live, but I probably won't be doing a live stream. I'll just be hanging out because it's a pretty good chance I'm gonna nod off during the show. You know what I mean? And I'll probably might have to finish it up in the morning. We'll see. We'll see. But I want to I'm doing this show like around 3, and then I might finish this up around 5:30, maybe even 6, and probably try to take a nap and then be refreshed for the 7 o'clock start. Yeah, all right. What's next? What are we doing next? What are we doing next? All right. What the hell is this? So this is I don't know what this is. So this is Prince S Star Thief number 1. So this is from 2016, and this is Mendoza 1 of 50. I don't know. Is this so this is a Kickstarter, and I tried to look this book up. Let's see. PRINCESSTAR star THIEF Princess Star Thief. So let's try to look this up really quickly. I don't want to take too much time, but I don't know what the hell this is. Princess Star Thief. Damn it. Comic. Price S. Prince. PRIN. Prince S Star Thief. Images. I don't know what this is. I mean, it basically just looks like a take on Princess Leia. But a slutty Princess Leia. Yeah. But yeah, I was trying to find images for this. This looks cool. I like this. I'm not mad at this. But let's see. We have a slutty, skanky Kickstarter, a slutty, skankier version of Princess Leia. Huh. This actually doesn't look bad. Okay. I'm not mad at this. Whatever this is, I'm not mad at it. Second issue of Princess Star Thief, the tasty sci-fi sci-fi fun is just getting started. Okay. In the not too distant future, corporations take over the earth and branch out. I don't feel like reading all that. But okay. All right. All right. So I guess I just wanted to dig into Princess Star Thief and show that we had this Kickstarter edition sell for $400. So this came out what, 9 years ago, and it sold for $400 pretty damn easily. So I don't know. Now, when it says one of 50, I don't know if it's a 1 in 50 variant or it's like limited to 50 copies. I have to imagine it's limited to 50 copies. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah. Kickstarter is chock full of books like this. How would you know which one is going to pop? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like if you buy into a bunch of Kickstarters thinking that it's what that one of them is going to blow up, then you're stuck with like a bunch. Then you're just kind of stuck with a bunch that aren't. You know what I mean? So you're just better off, like after the book blows up, just buying it. Then that's what it seems like. Oh yeah. Okay. So Boom Studios, we have Something is Killing the Children number 0. So this is the Cena Grace variant, Cena Grace variant. I don't know if this was a store exclusive or not. I don't know if it was a ratio store exclusive. I don't know what the hell this was, but it sold for $400. Not too much to say about it, but a notable sale, very notable sale. And we've got Foom 10. This is one of my favorite books. I love this book tremendously. Boom 10 in a 7.0 raw copy that sold for $900. Do I have this book? Let's see. So I've got this. Well, rather, do I have the listing? So I have this book raw. No, actually, no, I did get it graded. I got it graded, and one came back at a 6.5. I got a 6.5, and I've got a 9.6 of Foom 10. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's see if this is worth $900. Damn. This looks like rusted staples right here. That looks like rusted staples. Okay. Looks good. And we've got a address thing, address stamp on the back. My 9.6 copy has an address, um, has an address on the back, so that's not a big deal when it comes to grading. But bought it raw for $200 and slabbed it. Okay, does anybody remember? Okay, so there was that time, I want to say like maybe I want to say like either 8, 9 years ago when Foom 2 blew up, right? Because everybody was looking at that as the first appearance of first like prototype Wolverine, or conceptual version of Wolverine, right? And then when you like kind of look into other Fooms, I noticed that this one was kind of overlooked, and people were saying that this was like the first preview appearance of the all new, all different X-Men before Giant Size number 1, right? And so I found a copy, I think for like 20 bucks at a store. And I think that was the one that came back at a 9.6. And this was like, shoot, man, I got it. I think this was like 8, 9, maybe even 10 years ago. That's what I'm thinking. Probably, I'm thinking 8. I'm thinking 8 years ago, maybe. But yeah, that was a good time. And then I found it, and then the book, then I kind of talked about this book in a hall, and this book kind of blew up. And then I was able to find another copy, and that one graded at a 6.5. But I don't know why I wanted to keep that one, that 6.5 copy, like raw, just so I can like read it and look through it. But I got it graded. But yeah, I love this book. Love it, love it, love it. And there's a lot of debate as to whether it predates Giant Size or not, because nobody can like pin down an actual story as to when this book came out. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm gonna go with it predating Giant Size number 1. Ka-ching. All right. What are we talking about next? What are we doing next? Okay. All right. Here we go. Teenage Murder Bait, special edition number 1 from 2006. So, this book here, I think about, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I found like the regular cover for Teenage Murder Bait, right? And like it couldn't find any sales on it or anything. And I talked about that in the video, and I don't want to say it blew up or anything like that, but it got me looking into other. It got me doing like a deep dive into Teenage Murder Bait, right? And I came across this on Hip Comic for like 125, and I was hemming and hawing as to whether to buy it or not. The special edition, like I wanted to, but I didn't want to spend like $125 on it. And then the next thing I know, because I would always check back like every couple of days or so, I would always check to see if it was still there until it wasn't. You know what I mean? So I missed my opportunity to buy it like at a much much lower price. But I don't know. It's good to see this book selling for something a little bit more, even though I don't have it. But this special edition sold for 281.99 after 22 bids. That is something, man. That is something. Yeah, Mike Hoffman. Yes, sir. You know what? Let's do, you want to do a deep dive on Hoffman sells on eBay. You can buy from him directly. Original sketches. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Mikehoffmanart. Because he does a lot of titles. Like fantasy art. Yeah, this looks cool. Great looking Taskmaster. Mike Hoffman. TITLES. No. Let's see. They're not okay. So Teenage Murder Bait isn't necessarily a comic book, but okay. So yeah, I remember. Like I came across stuff like this. Tourist Satana. Definitely this. I've seen this cover. A buddy of mine has this cover, and Octavia. Like this is great. I'm surprised. Like with Teenage Murder Bait actually selling. I'm wondering why these don't go for a lot. You know what I mean? Because these are some great covers here. These are amazing. Madam Tarantula. Look at this cover here. So, like, all of these should be going for a hell of a whole lot more. This definitely has a great. I mean, it's got that. This guy's definitely inspired by Frank Frazetta here, for sure. Like, it almost goes without saying, but I'm saying it. Holy shit, that looks good. Vampire pageant. Okay, all right. There's a foreign edition of Madame Tarantula. But yeah, it's I figured I'd talk about Teenage Murder Bait and how I missed out on buying this special edition here. All right, next up, I believe we talked about this on a previous episode, but we have the San Diego Comic Con 2024 Marvel Rivals art book that sold for $100. Not too much to say about it, but so this was like before Marvel Rivals even actually blew up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised it doesn't go. It's not selling for more. So $108 after 5 bids, and we've got Sailor Moon number 11. So this is the another San Diego Comic Con. This is a silver foil from 1999. We've definitely talked about this before on Hot Book Alert Live, but yeah, $700. Not bad, not bad at all, and it's a 9.4. So that that thing has got probably got some probably got like a ding or two. You know what I mean? So good to see. Good to see. Even though I don't have a copy. All right. Next up. Ooh, J. Scott Campbell. So we have Elephant Men number 18. So we've got 2 copies here. So we've got a 9.8 that sold for $400. And another raw. So we have another raw copy that sold for 160. Hmm. You guys, so which one would you guys rather have? So the 9.8 for $400 or the raw copy for 159? It seems like you'd just rather well, I mean, it was a buy it now for this 9.8. So I got to imagine, like, if this went to auction, I got to imagine this 9.8 maybe selling for more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Elephant MEN 18 CAMPBELL. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not seeing any copies available. Huh. So all the copies that could have been bought were bought. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like this cover a lot. Huh. Wow, this book is definitely not a 9.8. Look at that. You see that big old tick right there? And oh god, so we've got one, two, three spine creases right here. And we have like a little bit of blunting. I don't know, it's tough to see. If you can take a look at the corner here. So this is not a 9.8 for sure. Wow. So to me, it seems like whoever got that 9.8, it seems like they might have gotten a good deal. That's what I'm thinking. Mama, that's for sure. Love this cover. All right, next up, A Stranger's Tale number 3. Now we definitely talked about this um on Hot Book Alert Live a few weeks ago, but I'm not quite sure what the price was. I forget. I totally forget. I'm thinking maybe like maybe $500 for a raw copy. That's what I was thinking the last time we talked about this book. But we have a CGC 9.2 that sold for basically $1,700 after 32 bids. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. That's wow for a modern 9.2. Damn. But I mean, this book is pretty rare, so this book is pretty damn rare. So I guess I can see it. I just picked up a copy of that Wizard magazine Hughes cover with Wonder Woman, Rogue, and Supergirl. Yeah. I have that book. It's kicking around somewhere. But yeah, man, this Adam Hughes cover. So for A Stranger's Tale. So this book is pretty rare. So I guess I see it. I see it. I understand the price, even though it is a modern 9.2. All right. What's next? Oh, this book here. This book breaks my heart. Look at this, man. Tim Holt, number 11. I've been after this book for ages, man. For ages. Damn near 10 years. So this is the first appearance of Golden Age Ghost Rider. And yeah, I think I might have came close to buying a copy, but and then I don't know. I don't know. But so we have a CGC 5.5 that sold for $1,300. And the original price was 15 and it was the best offer accepted of 1,300, right? And I remember this was like last year. I was at a convention and there was a copy. It was a 3.5 copy available for I want to say 1,500. And like I was like when I saw it and I saw the price, I'm just like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And I went back to that table and like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, and it was gone. So in this 5.5, which is much better condition, especially for a golden ager, and it sold for 13. Oh shit. I would have been all over that for 1,300, especially in a 5.5. Damn, man. That breaks my heart to see that. I'm sorry I missed this one. But yeah, Tim Holt, number 11, first appearance of Golden Age Ghost Rider. Love me some Golden Age Ghost Rider, man. And the best Ghost Rider cover is number 5, Frank Frazetta, if anybody's wondering. All right. Next up. Boop, 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 boop. That's not a great Adam Hughes cover. Yeah, yeah. Like early Adam Hughes is kind of if he's definitely figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? But I think he hits his stride like mid 2000s, like in between like the mid 2000s and mid 2010s is when he really hits his stride. All right, next up, Space Adventures number 33. Now, this is another book that I've been after for ages, but I just can't. I don't know. I just can't seem to find it, or at least a decent copy at a decent price. Okay, so we had a CGC. So this is the first appearance of Captain Atom. CGC 7.0 sold for 1,500. Sold for 1,500. So whenever I swear, whenever I'm in the like Charlton section and I see Space Adventures, I'll be like, oh, maybe this will be the day. And no, it ain't. All right. Next is a CGC 8.5 copy of Hulk number 181, but this is a special Mark Jewelers variant. So if those that don't know, Mark Jewelers had their little ads and inserts in the centerfolds of comic books stationed at like military bases. And like if you find Mark Jewelers, so this is like in a lot in all of the Mark Jewelers are inserted in newsstand copies. So to me, this is like like an actual newsstand copy of Hulk 181, even though they were all newsstand at the time. But uh, what did I want to say about this? So this CGC 8.5 sold for $7,000. Sold for 7,000. So yeah, check the top and make sure it wasn't part of that CGC swap gate. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. So sold for $7,000. Not too much to say about it, but I actually have an 8.5 copy of Hulk 181, but like and when I saw this, I was like, oh wow, it's going for 7,000. And then I saw Mark Jewelers. I'm like, ah shit, no. uh, let me see what a copy of Hulk 181. Let's see. HULK 181 CGC 8.5. Which one going for? Okay, so this one here is the Mark Jewelers. So roughly so around like 6,000 for an 8.5, 5 to 6,000 for an 8.5. All right. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I'm with that. I pressed a 7. Wow. Wow. That's okay, man. That's impressive. That's very impressive. So I pressed a 7.0 into a 9.6 for a client a couple years back. Wow. Cleaned and impressed. I got a 4.0. No jewelers either. I'm gonna throw it in. I know, right? You ain't got shit. No Mark Jewelers. Just chuck it. You ain't got shit. Good times. All right. What's next? All right. So let's get into a proper slideshow here. Showcase number 4 from 1956. So this is the first Barry Allen Flash. Um, it marks the beginning of the Silver Age, and this is a Carmine Infantino cover and art. This is another book. Like I always see it, but people want like crazy prices for it, and like the cover is always like there's something always crazy going on with the cover. Like it'll be like a major tear, like half the cover will be missing, or just like a big chunk. Like I'm talking like a quarter of the cover is missing. Like it'll be just something really ridiculous going on with the cover or with the condition of the book, and people just want like a crazy price for it, right? So we have let's take a look at the census. So wow. So no 9/8 on this book. No 9/8, but but the highest is a 9/6 and 2 9/4s, 2 9/2s, and a purple label 9.2. Okay. Six, well, how much is that? How many is that? 600, either it's 630 on the census or 830. But we had 2 copies sold this week. So we had a CGC 4.5 that sold for $14,611 after 44 bids. And we had a CGC 7.0, purple label restored, that sold for 10,500. Damn. Not that 96 sold January 2024 for 900K. I totally believe that. I 1000% believe that. Wow. Phew. Okay, so I don't know if I have the listing for that showcase for restored. Okay, let's see what's going on with this restored copy here. With this purple label that sold for $10,000. Okay, so restoration includes color touch, pieces added, tear seals, cleaned, reinforced from the collection of Crazy Ed's comics. Okay. Does it matter that who's Crazy Ed? I don't feel like looking up Crazy Ed, so wow. Does the purple label turn you guys off for this showcase 4 from 1956? First comic of the Silver Age, right? Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Kicks off the Silver Age. It clashes with the cover. Yeah, man. That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking. It doesn't look right. Purple and orange. They're not those aren't necessarily complementary colors. Nope. I'd be happy to earn the purple a little bit. Okay. All right. That's cool. If being crazy gets you get you on a CGC label, count me in, right? Oh, hold on. I'm going to look at the okay, so Restoration Lab. Conservation report. Solvent bath, dry clean, wash, dry flatten, mending, filling, reinforced spine, touch up, decal deacidification. Jeez. Wash, dry, flatten, reinforce staple holes at centerfold, spine roll removal, pressing, deacidification, re-evaluation, reassembly. Okay. I wonder when all this was done. I wonder if there's a date on this thing. Crazy Ed archive team. This item is identified above as certified by Eddie's signature and official seal. Whatever, man. Whatever. Science. For 10K, you could have the 7.0 purple or the 2.5 blue. Probably beat the shit. Yeah, exactly. All right, next up. Weird Mysteries number 12 from 1954. So this is the Bernard Bailey cover. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but this is a great looking cover. I love this. This book should have been, I don't know if it was the case or not, but this book should have been featured in Seduction of the Innocent, just because this book shows necrophilia. But let's see. 52 total on the census. This is a nice low census book with the highest being a 7.0. So you get 3 7.0s, 3 6.5s. This cover should be homaged. Yes. Love this cover, man. Okay. So, wow. Wow. Okay, so a CGC 5.0 sold for $4,700. Let me see if we have the listing. I want to take a look at this bad boy. This thing looks it looks good just from just from right here, this picture from the slides, but let's take a look. Damn, this thing looks nice and black. You know what? There's a lot of imperfections here, but overall, man, it's a solid copy. It is a solid ass copy. If anybody wants to look up the grader's notes there you go. All right, but I don't know. This looks like a tear right at the staple right there. It looks like maybe a staple pop. That's what it looked. Tough to say, but this beautiful 5.0 copy. Look at that. Beautiful horror. Damn. I was looking at a post where there was there was I think it was like the early 1900s where there was a communist revolution somewhere, and the commies that took over, they dug up the graves of the nuns and they displayed them, and it kind of looked like this. You know what I mean? Very morose, but I don't know why this just come that came to mind when seeing this. But yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful cover. Last issue of the series. I would love to own this. Love to. Okay, so like I said, a lot of imperfections, but overall, very solid. Okay. Okay, I dig this cover too. So Love Diary number 33 from 1953. So this is a John Buscema cover, and there's only one copy on the CGC census. So John Buscema of Avengers fame, and John Buscema, he also did he do X-Men too? I forget. I forget. But he was uh he was the man on the Avengers. But love John Buscema, great cosmic Marvel artist. Okay. So this CGC 4.5 sold for $639. I dig this cover. Let's see if we can find it. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is a book no, this is a book I've never seen ever. Hold on. Hello, I thought the title said "Love Daddy." That's my dyslexic brain kind of thought that's what it said too, but I'm just like, no, it can't be. It can't be. But yeah, I this is a book I've never seen before. But it's just like, just a simple cover, and the fact that it's a John Buscema cover too. I'm with this, man. In my humble opinion, this looks way better than a 4.5. I would say, I mean, this looks better condition than that Weird Mysteries that we saw. That was a slightly higher grade, right? That's what it looks like to me. So I like this. this looks like Spider Woman design right here. I don't know why. That looks like Spider Woman. But yeah, beautiful cover. This is something I would like to own. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for this book. Hold on, let me see. Love Diary number 33. Let me see if there's any copies available. Okay, so there is a 1.5 copy for 155. Jeez. You got a beat to shit copy. This is a little too rough for my liking, especially for that price. Let's see if there are any more. Okay, not too much. I want this cover here. Love Diary number Love Diary number 64. Bikini cover. I want this one. I want this cover. All right. Again, only one pick. All right. What's next? What are we talking about next? The Blonde Phantom, number 16 from 1948. Sid Shore's cover. I don't remember if we talked about this before, but we're going to get into it now. Um, Love Diary 69. I bet you the cover ain't that great. Let me see. 69. Love Diary. Love Diary 69. Here we go. See, I knew it. I knew it was gonna suck. It's not all that not that sexy. It's just this looks like those like syndicated shows from the 1960s. That's what this looks like. Like those reruns that are in syndication. Those old shows. That's what this looks like. This looks like an episode of Mannix or like Barnaby Jones or some shit. That's what this looks like. Love American style. That's what this looks like. Missed opportunity. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing sexy. Ain't nothing smutty or swarthy. No smut. No smut on Love Diary number 69. I am sorry to say. All right. Okay, 73 total on the census, with the highest being a 9.2 on this Blonde Phantom number 16. I like this cover a lot. I definitely don't come across any Blonde Phantoms in my searches. If I did, it would stop me dead in my tracks. So, great cover, great colors as well. And we had a rock. Damn, look at this. I was looking at this cover last year. Was beat but presentable. Yeah, this is great. Great colors on it. Great composition. We have a beauty pageant that's being held up, literally. But okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look if we can find the listing. Blonde Phantom. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Doesn't look bad. This looks like what is this? What grade does this Barnaby Jones? That's the only like old show that like popped into my head from that time period. Um, I mean the condition on it. I mean it's. I would say if there's no detachments and no staple pulls or staple pops, I would I could see this book selling for a grand. But if there were like any like niggling imperfections, like detachments and staple pops, I would leave this book alone for sure. But you mustn't stop me. One of those models is a murderess. And I say, you're the killer. And this gun says you're not entering that fashion show until it's over. So this is what is this? Is this chick the head of security? This chick in the green? Is she the head of security? Well, she doing her job, man. She is on her job. But which one is the killer to you? So we got the we have the redhead, the blonde, and then we have the sandy blonde. Which one is the killer? And you got homeboy. It's time for the blonde phantom to get here. If she doesn't arrive in 30 seconds, it'll be too late. Damn. I think nice. This is really nice, man. This looks like a prototype for Jean Grey. Does this not? This looks like a Jean Grey prototype. This is good. This is a really good cover. Okay, I could see this selling for a grand. Okay, I'm not mad at this. Definitely not mad at this. The redhead, crazy red. Yeah. Laura did it. You saying Laura's the killer? She looks like Black Widow. Her costume would be amazing cosplay. You know what? I would love to see some blonde Phantom cosplay. That would be super hot. This is great. Laura is the blonde Phantom. uh, all right. What's next? What's next? All right. Ooh, we have another blonde. So exciting comics number 53. This is an Alex Schomburg cover. I love this. Depends on who's wearing the dress when it comes to seeing blonde Phantom cosplay. Yes, 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 yes. I would prefer like actual women. Bro. I was at a I was at like there's this convention that's like every few months. And I swear there was a fucking guy that wears a Supergirl outfit at these conventions. A guy in a Supergirl outfit, and it's a whole dress too, like a whole mini skirt. You got this whole grown ass man in a mini skirt. I'm just like, bro, and he just walking around, just like, look at me. But exciting comics number 53 from 1947, Alex Schomburg cover featuring Miss Mask. So we go. Who do you like better, Miss Mask or the Blonde Phantom? Who do you like better, Miss Mask or the Blonde Phantom? All right. Wow, that's a really low census. Okay, 23 total. Beep 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 beep. Blonde Phantom, like Blonde Phantom better. Okay. So, who came first? The Miss who came first? Miss Mask or the Blonde Phantom? I forget. Miss Mask looks bootleg. Okay. All right. Who came first? Whoever wants to save me. That's right. I know that's right. All right, 23 total on the census, highest being a 9.6. And okay, wow, look at that. A CGC 4.0 sold for $1,050 for exciting comics. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. Okay. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, here we go. Man, this is a really nice looking copy. I mean, especially for a 4.0, very presentable. I'm not mad at this one bit. This looks really good. Oh, okay, okay. I can see. All right. All right. Can anybody do anything with this? This stain on the back? Can anybody do anything with this stain on the back? Any pressers out there? Dude looking up her dress. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me see. It's that eyeball, man. He know what he doing. He know what he doing. He like, man, I'm rubbing one off tonight. That's going in the spank bank. That one eye, bro. Damn. That's what's up. I dig this. And this, I don't know, man. It looks like we could do something with that. Can we not? Can we not? I I know a guy. I know a guy that could probably do something with this. I know a guy. So I don't know. I think whoever bought it with the intent to crack it out and try to soak probably like maybe like do like a little bit of a like a little something with this to knock this big old stain out and to bump up the grade. And on top of that, you got this writing up top here. Just kind of brighten it up a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Blue light treatment. Yeah, that's an old label too. So shit. Probably could get a higher grade just off of just resubmitting it. Red Hood, yeah, Joe could do something with this for sure. But yeah, I like this cover a lot. This is a book I'd never see. So a CGC 4.0 sold for $1,050. All right, what's next? Okay, Out of This World #1. Now, I believe we talked about this on long story short, not too long ago. I believe. Okay, so this is a second print, okay? And you could tell it's a second print because the date isn't up top. So, if you look to your left, the first print has the date, which is June 1950. And if you look to your the right, you'll see you just get a close up of the of the corner where it doesn't have a date. So this is the second print. Okay, dude was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, he ain't up to no good." I would have did the same thing, but I would have tried to look less creepy about it. But I'm sure I would have looked creepy. Okay. Okay, wow, only 5 on the census. Okay, for those that can't see, all right, so there are 5 total. The highest is an 8.5 Blue Universal. I think they're all blue labels, okay? So 8.5, 2 7.5s, one 7.0, and one 0.5. And okay, raw copies sold for $1,000 this week. All right. Hit the like for Mercer not doing a live stream on. I know, right? I know, right? I should be getting time and a half for this. Only 5. Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is the second print. I'm not quite sure what the first print goes for, but yeah. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look if we can find it. Out of this world. Where is this thing? Okay. It looks good. Boop and boop. All right. Beautiful robot cover. Beautiful robot cover. Look at this. Why didn't you shoot? You got to shoot back, homie. She upside down, don't know what to do. Crom the Barbarian. All right. But yeah, this is a great sci-fi cover. I'm with this all the way. And it's a reprint. I wonder what it's the Canadian variant. So yes, technically later printing by a few months. Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, thanks for that info there. Find a happy find a happy place, girls. Find a happy place. All right, what's next? Fight Against Crime number 17 from 1953. So this is a what is this? Knife in the neck cover, I guess you can say. But yeah, this is another book that I didn't see that it was in Seduction of the Innocent or not, but it should have been. This definitely should have been. Yeah, I guess Frederick Wortham was like, man, I can't get them all. I can't show every example of degeneracy and murder and mayhem in comics, but that's Uncle Ben. You saying that's Uncle Ben? That's what it looks like, man. That's what it looks like. All right, let's take a look. 29 total on the census, with the highest being a 9.6. I mean, Jesus, the highest being a 7.5. All right, so let's see. Okay. So Fight Against Crime number 17, a CGC 5.0 sold for $750. So this was a buy it now. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Looks good. Looks good. I mean, okay, so it's a bloody knife through the neck. So there's blood on the cover. I mean, yeah, blood, everything. And I don't know, man. This book looks like it should be going for a hell of a whole lot more than 750. This is to me, this seems like a great price. This seems like a hell of a good price. Very solid. I killed him and I'm glad. See, and another example that he could have put, that Wortham could have put in Seduction of the Innocent: no remorse for killing. No remorse. Okay. To see that knife in his neck makes me happy. Happy. I hated him. Too bad you're not gonna stay happy, sister. He was my brother, and I'm gonna kill you. Damn. Good looking chick on the cover. But yeah, man. Okay, so for a book like this, I don't know, just feels like, and on top of, nice black cover. I don't know, man. This feels like this book should be going for a hell of a whole lot more. A lot more. Uh, the back is really solid. Like, to me, there's pretty much nothing you can do to the back. But yeah, and this is another cover that I'd never seen before. You know what I mean? So, oh, hold on. Doot, doot, doot. The serial number 206 206 323 5009. But yeah, this is Story Comics 1954. There's a lot going on with this cover. There's a lot. So what is this, a subway? All right, what's next? Captain America Comics number 13 from 1942. This is a Al Avison World War II cover featuring Japanese. So he's fighting the Japanese. With the okay, so 86 total on the census. This is not Tojo. It's not Tojo, is it? I guess you can call it that. I don't know. Is it Tojo cover? Got the fangs. All right. 86 total on the census with the highest universal grade is a 9.4. So we got two 9.4s and a restored 9.6. Okay. All right. So a CGC 6.0 sold for $9,000. Wow. Wow. That is a crazy price. Okay, so you know what? That's not a crazy price. Just because. Just because. So originally it was 11,000 or best offer, and they took 9,000. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take that back. It's not 9,000. I got that wrong. It's 9,900. So basically $10,000. So basically 9,000. Okay. All right. So on that, okay, so on this fight against crime, moderate spine stress lines to uh oh, cover to cover moderate cover tanning, slight cover tanning to cover, light creasing to cover, light tears to cover. Okay. Light tears. Okay. All right. So 9,900. So basically $10,000. Let's take a look. All right. Ooh. It's a very nice looking copy. Yeah, these Captain America World War II copies, man. Covers. Beautiful stuff. This looks great. Americana, right here. I'm with it. Not too much to say about it. Beautiful yellow cover. Uh, I just love this cover, man. You got the fangs on the Japanese officer. You got Bucky in the back. I like this, but you have a 0.5 of issue 14. Definitely Tojo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Remember? Oh, okay. Remember Pearl Harbor issue. Okay. The fangs and the lips is wild. I know, right? Oh, and look at that. You got the long nails, like claws. You started it. Now we'll finish it. Oh, did they finish it? They finished that shit. It took them some time, but yeah, we definitely finished it. All right. What's next? Marvel Mystery Comics number 86 from 1948. So this is a Ken Bald cover. There's something about this that I really dig, man. It looks like a Renaissance fair going on. But you damn sure did. Yes, sir. We finished it. We finished it twice. All right. Wow. This is a very low census here. 35 total. And the highest is a 9.4. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on here. A CGC 6.5 sold for $1,700. So let's see what's going on with do I have this? Do I have this listing? Shit. Oh, no. I don't have this listing. Damn it. I don't have it. But it's 6.5. I thought I had the listing for it, but that's okay. The 6.5, and you can see what's going on. It's 6.5. Sold for 1,700. All right, we got to move on anyway. Brunette in the front is pretty sexy. He's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what? I want to take a look. Let me see if I can find it really quick. If I can't, MarvelMysterYCOMICS number 86. If I can't, not a big deal. Sometimes I can pull up the sold listing and sometimes I can't. Okay, here we go. All right. I liked it just because there was a lot of chicks on the cover. Look at that. We have I'm not quite sure. This is like an old timey. This looks like a brothel of like all the ages. So you got like the Western guy, and then you got ancient Egypt. You have this looks like this looks like 17th century or 18th century France. But the Carnival of Crime. But I love this. I freaking love this cover. This cover is terrific, man. Take a look at the back. All right, sweet. Yeah, good looking back. No redhead representing blonde, brunette, platinum blonde. Yeah, some kinky shit about to. Hey, no lies told there. It's like a white freak Nick. That's what this looks like. I love it. Oh yeah, you might as well just call it an orgy cover. All right, what's next? Ooh, okay. So now we're in the modern age. I actually have this book, and I'm glad it's coming into its own. Okay, so this is Hack Slash Son of Sam Hain #1, and this is a second print variant for this. I like this cover a lot. I remember seeing it about a year ago at a store for cover price. I'm like, oh, this book is definitely a hitter, and it has potential. All right, let's say, wow, only one on the census. There's only one copy of this book on the census of Hack Slash Son of Sam Hain. Okay, and it's a CGC 9.8. Okay, so let's see. All right, we have raw copies of this book that are selling in the $20 to $25 range. And yeah, I mean, this is a great cover. So you know, just a great looking modern cover. You got the cool car in the back. You got the chick in the bikini and the checkered shoes, holding the bat, the spiked bat, if you will. So yeah, I knew this book. I knew this book would hit, and I'm glad to see it finally coming into its own. So yeah, Son of Sam Hain #1. I don't know what it is. Like certain hack slash covers, they go for something, and some that I think are superior covers, they don't. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's weird when it comes to hack slash. But to me, this is a superior cover, and I'm glad it's getting up there in price. It took a while, but it's making it. All right, what's next? Red Sonja, #8 from 2006. So this is a Adam Hughes. You know what? I got to switch out. I'm going to switch out my headphones because these things are, ah, God, these things are like pressing against my ears really bad. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right. I can hear. Okay. So, what did I want to say? So, this is the Adam Hughes RRP variant from 2006. Like this cover a lot. I don't know. I just never noticed it before yesterday, actually. And this book was almost going to go on the thumbnail, but there was something else. There was that other sale for Teenage Murder Bait that popped up, so I replaced it. But this is a good cover. 55 total on the census. Wow, 3 9.9s. Okay. All right. Putting the red in Red Sonja. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. So a raw copy sold for $80. I don't know, man. When it comes to like these I mean, it is a retailer something 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 incentive copy, but I don't know. There's like some that go for something, some that don't. So I don't know. It's weird when it comes to these Dynamite Red Sonjas. Back in the days, Dynamite was doing all red variants for everything. I know, man. Like Dynamite has to chill out when it comes to like twisting the art for comics and covers like every which way. You got the sketch cover, you got the negative cover, then you got the negative sketch cover. You know what I mean? You got the upside down cover. It's too much, man. Just let the art stand on its own and call it the Virgin negative cover. Then you got the trade dress negative sketch cover. It's just too much. It's too much. Just let the art stand on its own and let the chips fall where they may. The red Sonya looks like a Milo Manara pose. Yeah. I would say if they had to, they has to have that that sex doll face. The inverted cover. Yeah, man. It's just too much. It's too much. Leverage Comics. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, we're having just hanging out. Ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this show so I can take a nap and then watch WrestleMania. That's how we do over here. WrestleMania later tonight. Retail representative program. Yeah. All right. Next up, giant sized little AVX number one from 2015. 1 in 25 Umberto Ramos variant. What did I want to say about this? I could have swore we talked about this on long story short. Maybe. I forget. But like at first glance, this looks like Scotty Young, but no. It's Humberto Ramos. Okay. 36 total. Like it's funny because like his art and like Scotty Young's art, they're almost like when he does like that, when Ramos does the baby stuff, is there his stuff and Scotty Young's stuff, it just kind of looks exactly alike. All right. A 36 total on the census, 9.8, and 20 signature series 9.8s. That's interesting where the signature series outnumbers the universal grade. That's interesting, especially for a 9.8. All right. So we had a raw copy of this sell for $58. I mean, it's a good cover and all, but yeah. So this is something giant size, little AVX, A versus X. Never really liked this stuff until he did Strange Academy. Yeah, because I don't know. There was something about like in the 2010s, like his art, like early 2010s, late 2000, like his art was just like, I don't know, it felt like his feet, it was like a little too cartoony to where like the feet were too big on characters. You know, like especially when he did Amazing Spider-Man, like I'm just like the feet are too fucking big on these people, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I dig this. And I don't know, it feels like Ramos's art is kind of like it feels like it just it feels improved. It feels more refined. That's the word I was looking for. Cyan baking. I'm not mad at that. I totally understand. But if there's money to be made when it comes to some of these baby covers, hey, so be it. All right, what's next? Ooh, here we go. Bruce Timm, Naughty and Nice, the good girl art of Bruce Timm. So this is from 2012, and this is a teaser book. Okay, so um the actual book itself is it's like a thick hardcover, right? But the teaser is basically flat like a comic, and you can actually get it graded. So ash can sized, limited to 1,000 copies. Nice, signed and numbered. Okay, so if you take a look at the census, only two. There's only two. So you have a 9.8 and a 9.4 of this, and they're both universal grade. Okay. All right. So, do. Okay, so on April 15th, you had a raw copy that sold for $199, $195 after two bids. And oh, okay, that's what's up. James Kreider owns the 9.4. That's what's up. And you had and on April 16th, you had another raw copy that sold for $200 outright. So yeah, man, very nice. That's really good to see. Even though I don't have a copy. I didn't even know this thing existed. I want to take a look at this real quick. I didn't even know this thing. I didn't know this was a thing. They got the teaser, and this looks like was this the back cover? Beautiful. And then you got the autograph and the number right there. Looks good, man. Okay, so there are other issues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, because I did a deep dive on this, and there was just so many other covers to this. So yeah. Okay, so okay, so you have the 9.4. Now, does it say on the label if does it say signed and numbered or no on the label? There's a 2011 and 2013 sketchbook too. Yep. Let's see. All right. But yeah, man. I guess I got to be on the lookout for this, but I don't know. Yeah, this feels like an uphill battle. All right. Okay, so I think the label just says signature in ink, but have the blue label, not green. Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. What's next? Daredevil number 508 from 2010. Okay, so this is the second print Roberto de Della Torre variant. I have this book. I have this. I gotta find it. But there was a time when these like second prints from around this time period were all pretty much going for something. So it's interesting seeing this jump back up. I guess because of the Daredevil show. All right. Uh, 8 total on the census. The highest is 1 9.9 and 3 9.8. So this is a hell of a low census. And let's see. Okay, so multiple copies sold this month. Okay, so on it for those that can't see the screen too clear, um, on April 18th there was a sale for $30. On April 12th, there was a $60 sale. For on April 10th, there was a $50 sale for this. And April 6th, $60 sale, another $60 sale. And on April 1st, there was a $50 sale. So pics of Daredevil in that costume for next season. Oh shit, it's on. I gotta dig that thing out, man. Damn it. I gotta find that. I gotta find that book now. Shit. I think I got an idea where it is, but we'll see. We'll see. Ah, nice. All right. What are we doing next? Justice League Dark. Justice League Dark. Number 28. I love this cover. This is another cover that I have. I love this. Love this cover. So this is the Tommy Lee Edwards steampunk variant featuring Constantine, steampunk version of Constantine, steampunk Zatanna, and steampunk Dead Man. This looks super cool, man. I love this. Okay. So, um, where is this at? Okay. So eight. So yeah, this is a 1 in 25. So eight total on the census. There was a time when this book was really, really expensive. Like I want to say like in the $100 range. I forget what this book is going for now. So until I click the next slide, but there was a time when this book was really expensive. And six 9.8s. Okay. So wow. Wow. Okay. CGC 9.8 sold for $580. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm with that when it comes to this book. I love this book. I love this cover. So I'm glad that it hasn't fallen off. And I mean, you got the Wonder Woman steampunk. You have certain like from this I guess steampunk series of variants from DC. You have some that are really hitting and you have some that haven't hit yet, but I'm glad that this one is staying at respectable price. That whole steampunk run is fire. Absolutely. I love them all because there's a Nightwing steampunk variant that was it was like it wanted to do something for a time. Let's see if we can find it. Nightwing steampunk. NIGHTWING Okay, where you at? Okay, this one right here. There was a time when this one was going for something, not so much anymore. But yeah, I mean, and it's Tommy Lee Edwards, the same guy who did the Justice League Dark variant. So, um, yeah, I like to me, I think this book can still do something again. The South shall rise again. But yeah, yeah, good looking cover, but doesn't go for anything anymore. But there's potential. There's potential here. Teen Titans. You know what? Let me see if let's see. TeenTitanSteamPNKVAREANT. Let's see. I forgot about that cover. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Oh wow. This is another one that I was never able to find back in the day. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a very good one. Okay. Yeah, this is a good cover. Yeah, this is definitely a cover that I was never able to find back in the day. So when did this thing come out? 2014. So yeah, 11-year-old comic. Good looking book. First time seeing this cover. Yeah, man. You know what? I told like it's been on my want list for so long. I completely forgot about it. This Teen Titans steampunk. All right. What's next? You know what? Hold on. Let me see. Steampunk variant. Hold on. STEAMPUNKVAREANT DC. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so I had the Batgirl steampunk variant, had it in a 9.8, sold it for I think more than what they want for this right now. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of these. Oh my god, this one. This is definitely one I haven't been able to find. I want this one for sure. Superman, Wonder Woman, number 5 for sure. They were all issue 28. Yeah, because yeah, the new 52, all those number ones came out at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah. Like the overwhelming majority of number ones came out at the same time. So they were all numbered up at the same time too. And no, no, no. Well, this one came out Superman, Wonder Woman. That number one was like a full like 2 years, like a year and a half after the initial New 52 launch. But the overwhelming majority of those New 52 books, they all matched numbers. Yeah. Let's see what the most expensive steampunk variant is. So the Wonder Woman, you know what? I've never seen this one. I've never seen this one. Batman Two Face 28. Never seen this one before. Okay. All right. And I never even noticed this Justice League steampunk. Hmm. Never even noticed this one. Number 12, or Justice League of America, rather. But let me see. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There was the if you guys remember, like this one was really hot back in the day. I don't know why this one fell off. Why did this one fall off? The Harley Quinn steampunk variant. I was always curious as to why, because this one was like, gosh, like when it first came out, this was like I want to say like maybe a 80 to $100 book, and then it just kind of fell off a cliff. And like, and I mean, and it is Harley Quinn, so I'm wondering why this book doesn't go for more anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I don't know why this book dropped so badly. The Batgirl, I had a chance to pick up the Batgirl cover, but the face wasn't cute. Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. She got a derp. She got a little bit of a derp face. Yeah, I understand. I understand. No judgment. I understand. All right. What's next? Okay, Invincible number 100. So this is the 1 in 100 Ryan Otley variant. So this is a sketch cover. I don't know what the hell it is about these Invincibles, man. These things are just like, I mean, yeah, I mean, you got the TV show and all that, but still, man, these are just like astronomical prices. So this is from 2012. If you take a look at the census here, you got 86 total, and wow, a 10.0, one 10.0 on the census with two 9.9s. I give up. I don't know what to say about that, but all right. Okay. So we have a CGC 9.8 that sold for, what does this thing sell for? $795. CGC 9.8. I mean, I, I, I mean, I'm not that hyped up about this cover. Even though I'm not the biggest Invincible fan, I'm not that impressed by this cover, even though it is a sketch. But I just thought the price was noteworthy. You know what I mean? So there we go. So good look. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I know it's not even a 9.9 or a 10. Yeah, man. Shit. This thing is low grade. by the new standard, this is like mid grade. All right. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh my god. Look at me. I'm like sweating my balls off right now. It is like super hot. But all right, everybody. I'm gonna go take a nap before WrestleMania. And you guys have a great Easter. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me right now, and we're having a good old grand old time. I got my copy of oops, I got my copy of Dazed and Confused screener, still factory sealed with the watermarks on it. So I thank you guys for watching. And also I have my comic book haul video that I did this week. So thank you guys for watching that. And those that haven't, you got some more to look forward to after this show. All right, everybody. Peace out. Good times, good times, good time. Yeah, the chat has been great, man. You guys have been holding me down. You holding me down. The chat. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you next week with an all new Hot Book Alert Live.